Hi, my name is Hedy Nam, and I'm the director of the South LA Transit Empowerment Zone, or SLATE-Z for short. And we're a coalition of over 50 government agencies, elected officials, schools, nonprofits, business associations that, among other things, support student transit passes or affordable access to transportation for college students. I'm here at the LA County Student Transit Summit, and we've gathered students from about 20 colleges across LA to discuss how we can make public transportation more affordable and accessible for college students who are pursuing their degree.
Right now, only about 25% of the LA Community College District students under Metro are eligible for the low-cost fare cards, the TAP cards, because you have to go full-time, right? And so, in addition to that, it's so difficult because you have to apply every month in writing to get the card and pay in advance. So the uptake is very, very low.
To pay $1.75 for one way, to some it seems like it's meaningless, but it's not. Some of us, like myself, have had to panhandle people. Students like myself and other peers of mine have gotten tickets, because we sometimes are too shy to actually ask people for money.
I was able to catch the 120 bus, but even still, that bus only comes once an hour. And so if you miss it, you're waiting another hour.
So a lot of us have actually gotten like fare-evasion tickets because we don't have enough money to actually come up with $1.25.
For the foster care, their program is 9 units full-time, so they wouldn't be able to qualify for the Metro Pass because you're supposed to have 12 units.
It's a risk that we take kind of on a daily basis, but at the end, we kind of see the big goal versus school.
And you would think that community college students would be the ones that use public transportation more and literally are the ones that go from point A to point B from different parts of the area, but we don't have access to that.
Metro is rolling out a new 2-year U-Pass pilot program. We're working with the schools in the vicinity to change the administration of the College Pass over from an actual tap card to a sticker that can be placed directly on the student ID cards. The stickers will be available through registration on campuses. They'll be distributed on campuses, and we're changing our system from a monthly pass to a fare per boarding pass that's administered through the schools.
That when students register for classes, they'll get from the school an accessible way to get discounted fares when they tap onto the train or Metro, and instead of charging $1.75, they'll be charged 75 cents per boarding, up to 57 boardings, and after that it will turn into an unlimited pass.
So for schools that participate in the pilot program, their students will only be required to have 8 units instead of 12.
Hi, my name is Nicholas Lidke. I'm the Legislative Director for State Assembly Member Chris Holden, who is the author of Assembly Bill 2222 to create the Student Transit Pass program in the state of California. What this bill would do would be to provide $50 million of greenhouse gas emissions money to local transit agencies to then work together with local community colleges, schools to provide subsidized or free completely transit passes for their students.
So the students will get the sticker on campus, they'll be able to use it for the full term, and they'll actually be paying to participate in the transit program through their schools instead of buying a pass from Metro.
It's also really good for the schools, because if our students weren't able to drive to school, our enrollment would go down, our money would go down. It's good for the school, it's good for the community, it's good for the students.
So the question would be, what can students do?
We do need students to advocate to their school administrations to get involved in this pilot program, to make this pilot program available on their campus.
There are opportunities, big opportunities. Number one opportunity will be the ballot measure in November 2016. Number two opportunity will be legislation, AB 2222.
What students need to be able to do is organize on their campus, get their student unions or other organizations like that to come on board and support this measure formally by sending a letter up to the state legislature saying that they support this measure. Another thing that students can do as we continue to move through this process, go up to Sacramento, talk to your legislators, call your legislators, let them know how important this bill would be to you, what kind of difference it would make in your life, and how just this little bit of money in terms of the broader state budget would go a long way to helping students stay in school and save on transportation costs.
Each college will have some resources it can spend on the task.
Students really do need to lobby their administrations. They need to talk to their student bodies to find out what kind of additional funding can be applied to this program to ultimately reduce the cost of transportation for their students.
LA Metro is about to take a big first and very good step on May 26th, and it would be great if all students could go to Metro on that day to encourage them to go forward.
You know, our school also is just enrollment, but there are so many obstacles.
People don't go to school to sit in classes and study. People don't go to school to get an education. They go to build a future.
The reduction of the bus passes is definitely necessary for students' academic success, you know, and I guess the overall well-being for our society.